现在我相信大家也很想知道 Robert 对我们中国的一些玩家养护中草方面有没有一些想法和建议，还有呢 Robert 他们养中草的一些原则。Okay, next question. First, what do you think the important principle for growing the Nepenthes?
Oh, you mean the growing conditions?
Conditions, yeah. Conditions, something like that.
You need. It depends upon the Nepenthes. You see, we're trying to make ones that are easier and easier to grow on a windowsill at home. That's the aim of the new hybrids, is to make them easier to grow.
Yes.
But generally speaking, Nepenthes need high humidity.
Yes.
Some need high light levels as well, which is difficult sometimes to maintain both things. Temperatures depends if it's a highland species or a lowland species or an intermediate species.
Yes.
So you can always pick the Nepenthes for your conditions. If you have a greenhouse and you're growing something already, an orchid or something, you look at the temperature range and then you can pick your Nepenthes to go in with the orchids.
Okay, so the tolerance is in a range. Everyone can find a.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Everyone can find the most, how to say, the most suitable one.
Yes, perfect. So that's a very, very succinct way of expressing it.
Yes. And you know, in China, our like environment is quite different from the tropical area. Like in China, we can just simply divide it into three parts: the northern part, the middle part, and the southern part. And in the northern part, the humidity is low. It's quite low, but we have heat. We have heat indoor, so we can growing Nepenthes lowland is okay. And in the middle part, the humidity is okay, but the temperature in winter is relatively low. And in the southern part, humidity is okay, and the temperature is a little bit low. So for the three part of China, can you have a little suggestion and about how to maintain, how to growing these Nepenthes?
Yes, in China is a vast country, and it's a very great country in many ways, and it's becoming very great.
Thank you.
But I'm aware of the different conditions, but anybody can grow them indoors if they grow them in an enclosed environment, like a tank. You get a fish tank, and you can create whatever conditions you want.
Yes.
It's quite easy to heat it.
Yes.
You can use artificial lights.
Yes.
And you can grow anything if in that tank, because you can also cool it easily with Peltier cooler.
Yes.
Is the electric cooler they use for cool boxes sometimes in cars.
Yes.
You take that unit, you can use it to lower the temperature.
To lower the temperature.
So that way you can actually, if you want to grow highland species and you're in a warm part of China, forget about growing it outdoors. You can grow it indoors in a chamber of some sort.
Yeah, in a artificial environment.
Yes, we call them terrariums. Artificial environment.
Yes, and some player in China, they use a refrigerator.
Oh yes. That's probably for very highland species.
Yes, like a Velosa.
Velosa, the very highland ones require very cold temperatures at night.
Yeah.
And you can convert an old refrigerator. Yeah. You can put glass front in and use the refrigeration to get the temperature you want at night.
Yeah.
But it has to swing between a fairly high temperature, maybe 20 degrees Celsius, 25, down to maybe 4, 8, 10 Celsius at night. So it's important to have that swing.
Oh, yeah.
With a refrigerator and a time switch, you can achieve that.
Okay. 所以说很多人在中国用冰箱养高级中草还是 quite reasonable 的啊。It's quite reasonable to use a refrigerator.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Yes. And I want to ask, do every species of the Nepenthes need the high humidity? Does humidity is the most important point for them to growing picture?
Not essential if you can train the plant. They're quite adaptable.
Yes.
We made a unit called a biodome many years ago, which inside has high humidity, but the plant will grow out through the top into the low humidity and it will adapt.
Yes.
The main thing is don't change it suddenly.
Okay.
If a plant is growing happily in high humidity, you put it in a low humidity place, that's disaster.
Yeah.
But if you change the humidity down slowly, maybe you can spray it in the daytime and you can just keep it, gradually get it used to the conditions. They're quite adaptable because in the wild, sometimes they have drought conditions and they have to survive.
Yeah.
So they will adapt to lower humidity, but very slowly. Again, it depends on the species, Ren. Some species, no chance, but others and other hybrids are quite adaptable. This one here, for example, is adaptable.
Yes. 所以我们要注意的就是呢，从苗圃 from nursery 到大家的家里边 to home， 我们不要把它那个环境变化的太剧烈，就是在 environment 我们 need a slowly change。Yes, a slowly change, and then 让这些猪笼草呢去适应你的环境。一旦猪笼草适应环境以后呢，它们就不一定再需要那么高的 humidity。Yes， 就不再需要那么高的那个 humidity。Doesn't need the high humidity. Yes.
I think I'm learning Mandarin listening to you. Yeah, exactly that. You buy the plant. It's come from a nursery, maybe with very high humidity. You take it to your home with lower humidity.
Yes.
You try and spray it with water for some time, and it will adapt.
It will adapt. Okay.
Even if it loses its pitches, the new leaves will grow new pitches.
Yes. And my home is in the northern part of China, and I grow in the Nepenthes indoor. And sometimes I use a greenhouse, but sometimes I put some of it just to came out just randomly indoor and have a sunshine. But some species can produce a picture easily, like how to say mirabilis?
Mirabilis.
Mirabilis, one of the species that we China also have. Yeah, right. I have seen this species in the mountain of China. Yes. Mirabilis.
Yes.
And I noticed that this species have a quite strong root system. Quite strong.
Yes.
It's stronger than another species, and this species can perform well, yes, or just growing easily. So I think. Do you think I gave you two options: humidity and sunshine. And do you think the sunshine, the light is one of another most important things for them to growing a picture?
Very interesting. I've seen Mirabilis in Hong Kong. It grows in northern Australia. It grows all through Indochina.
Yes.
It's maybe the most widespread species. Yes. And your observation is completely correct. They have big root systems.
Yes.
And they grow in soil, not necessarily in moss.
Yes.
We make the most attractive Mirabilis, in my opinion, is Nepenthes Viking, which is from Thailand, and it's the most attractive form. We use that for our hybrids to give it strength.
Yes.
But to answer your question about light, yes, light's very important. If Mirabilis is very adaptable, but it's very soft pitcher, very fast growing.
Yes.
If the conditions are bad, the pitchers will die very fast, but then new ones will form.
Yes.
Some of the what we call niche endemics that grow only in one place on the top of one mountain in Borneo are very particular about the conditions, and they have very high light levels sometimes. That's quite difficult to recreate and keep the humidity high at the same time, but it can be done.
It can be done. So, in my opinion, I think the humidity and the sunlight, the light is both important for them.
I agree.
Yes. It's both because in China, somebody will say that no, Nepenthes it doesn't need too much light as another kind of response. But I want to agree with that.
Depends on the Nepenthes. I totally agree. 98% of them require plenty of light.
Yeah.
You get bigger pictures, you get better color, get faster growth.
Yes.
Very few species that grow on the forest floor. The interesting thing is, if you want to grow a Nepenthes, look online, look at Wikipedia, whatever you have in China, the equivalent, and see where it grows in the wild. And then you can learn a lot about the conditions you have to try to create those conditions.
Yes.
Like Nepenthes gymnamphora will grow in dark conditions because it's used to growing on the floor. Nepenthes hirsuta, they're growing in forest floor. They don't need much light.
Okay.
But the other 98% of them are very happy with high light levels.
Very happy and high level. So maintain the light, humidity is quite important for growing the Nepenthes.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Many of them are temperature tolerant too, but never go below 0. Don't give them a...
Yes, definitely. And let's see. One interesting thing that the light can change the shape of the plant.
Oh yes.
Shape when there's too much shade, the leaf will become longer, the picture will become small. Can you tell me something about these things? Because I think the plant shape control is when we want to a long leaf, then we can hand it out, and when we a short leaf, we can just put it on the table. So it's a different application. Things maybe I think yes. And can you tell me something? If we want to change the shape, what shall we do?
Well, you're correct about the light.
Yes.
In the natural habitat, again in the wild, if there's not much light where the plant is growing when it's young, it will grow slowly. It will what we call rosette. Every leaf is about the same size.
Yeah, rosette.
Because it's waiting for the light to come from somewhere. So it'll just exist and rosette. Yeah. So you end up with a compact plant. If you give it a lot of light, often it will put out a vine to try and flower eventually.
Yes.
If you want a more attractive plant, you cut that vine off, and from the base you will get new growth.
Okay.
You've seen it on the Nepenthes hamata here. You get new growth from the base, and you end up with a plant with more pitches in a more compact space.
More lower pitches, right?
Yep, you have more lower pitches in a compact space, but then you sacrifice the upper pitches.
Yeah, maybe some kind of like the upper pitcher.
Yeah,
but someone the lower pitcher like Amplaria.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. This is the most beautiful things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amplaria doesn't need that much light either because it grows on the forest floor.
Okay.
So it's another one that doesn't have to have a lot of light. Okay. If you give it lots of light, any Nepenthes, give it enough light until the pitches color nicely.
Yes.
Then you're doing well. If the pitches not coloring,
okay,
and the leaves are soft, there's not enough light.
Okay. 所以大家在家里的时候呢，需要根据植物的状态去调整。我如果觉得我叶子很软，或者是呢颜色不够，就是 green，我们呢就给它加强它的光照啊，对吧？但是你的植物如果呢叶子偏黄，或者是笼子呢也很大，那样的话光照就可以适当的减少了。Thank you, Rob.
My pleasure. Very, very nice talking to you about that.